So last weekend, my company held its annual mandatory fun office retreat, which is basically HR's way of ensuring we all bond, or at least don't plot each other's demises in the break room. The retreat was held at this rustic lodge that looked like it was designed by someone who had only ever seen cabins in cartoons. You know the vibe: antlers on the wall, motivational posters with eagles, and a suspicious abundance of beanbag chairs. My co-workers and I were already bracing ourselves for a day of awkward icebreakers and trust exercises when our boss, Mr. Reynolds, strode in wearing his fun captain sash. Yes, it was self-appointed. The first activity was the classic trust fall. Mr. Reynolds, ever the enthusiast, insisted on going first to set the tone for vulnerability. He climbed onto a wobbly wooden platform, arms spread wide, and looked back at us with the confidence of a man who'd never once been let down, literally or figuratively. As we formed a human net behind him, I noticed that the retreat coordinator, Linda, kept winking at the maintenance guy, who was mysteriously rolling a giant blue tarp across the floor. I thought maybe they were just prepping for an arts and crafts session, or perhaps Linda was flirting via tarp. Hey, no judgment. Mr. Reynolds took a dramatic breath and fell backward, shouting, "Trust is the foundation of every great team." That's when the universe decided to remind us that foundations can be slippery. Instead of catching him, our group, distracted by Linda's increasingly frantic hand signals, somehow parted like the Red Sea. Mr. Reynolds sailed majestically through the air and landed smack in the middle of the now unfurled tarp, which, to everyone's shock, and mild horror, was actually covering a surprise kiddie pool filled with hundreds of plastic balls. The sound of him hitting the balls was immediately followed by the sound of every grown adult in the room trying, and failing, not to laugh. As our boss emerged from the ball pit with a plastic duck stuck to his tie and a look of profound betrayal on his face, Linda sheepishly admitted they'd scheduled the pool of trust activity for the afternoon, but our boss just fell right into it. So much for a safety net. Guess you could say Mr. Reynolds learned the real meaning of a splashy entrance to team building.